Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Starfield. So, last episode we kind of pursued the main story a little bit, and we went to, look for the missing UC Vanguard Moana, or Moana? I'm not quite sure what to call him, really. But oh, Moara, sorry. Oh, Moana is the Disney... Okay, my bad. At any rate, we're going to Neptune on this occasion, so that is where I'll be going next. Now, how do I quickly travel to that area, I wonder? Let's set course. Yes, let's do it. And we're here already. Approach the ship.
Did you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No
Moara
time to take
ship.
the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Yeah, but I might end up in a space battle, so I should probably
Something's wrong.
keep my eyes
The
peeled,
ship's
yeah.
weapons are powering up.
Oh, I
Get
thought so.
ready.
Okay.
If you stop
Yes.
shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond. You blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifacts.
Yeah, I don't want to blow him up
We're
exactly.
going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance.
Okay. How do I target a specific area? Enemy missiles locked on, don't want that. Do I have to manually aim for the engines? I mean, that's fine, but... Huh. How do I aim for a specific thing? Okay, I am actually dying. I would like the engines, please. Not going great. I just sent 500 credits back home to my parents. He's just gonna die and I'm gonna fail. Oh. Okay, it worked out apparently. Entirely by accident, and they're almost dead. Most hostile ships can be boarded once the ship's engines are down. You must fly close to the ship before you'll be allowed to dock. Once you board, expect the crew to be on the ship to fight back. Okay. He literally has no health, but sure. Here we go.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
Time to board. Let's do it.
Are you lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
I could honestly, you know what? I'm sure they'll be patient, right? They'll be patient. They'll let me take a nap. They'll let me heal up first, I'm sure. Are you following me
Any
too?
news to share?
Not really. Let me take a nap real quick. Thank you, pirates, for being so cooperative. Alright. In that case, we shall board. Bring it on. Well, this is going to be close quarters combat, right? Okay. Okay, everything is busted. That's fine.
Next time they can't pay up, I'll kill them all.
More ecliptic people. Okay. Always a good sign. What is this? I don't think there's actually anything worth picking up here. Fair enough, that's fine. Okay. I'm already lost. Already lost. I just boarded, I came through here, and I don't know where to go anymore. Hello? Am I missing something obvious? I mean, I'll take the adhesive, sure, but is there a lower level or oh, there's a door here. Okay. Hello. Nothing. It's nothing. Nice. Hello. Ow. Okay, just poison yourself to death, please. Honestly, at this point, just mining laser him. Bye.
If you're searching them, make it quick.
It's relatively quick. We're making good time. A cutter crate. Is it really just going to be a cutter in here? No ammo or anything? Okay. This one back here seems pretty upset. Hello? Oh, you've got more health than the others. Okay. Let's close the door. I cannot close the door, that's fine. I'll poison the other guy then. Is he poisoned yet? He's not. Okay. I'll keep it up. Now he's poisoned. Get staggered, please, sir. He's not getting staggered. Nice. Is he running away? Where's he going? Uh-oh. I missed completely. That's fine. Thank you. Sturdy deep core spacesuit. What is that? Injector. I'll take it. Minus 15% incoming melee damage. Well, if nothing else, I can sell it. What have I got on right now? Apparently no spacesuit. 69. This still seems better in terms of physical damage. 15% melee damage might be good, but it's not often I run into melee enemies. I've also heard that I can apparently just choose an option to hide the spacesuit in settlements, so I will now do that from moving forward. Okay. Anything else here? Anyone else I've killed? Bolstering Ecliptic Pack. I can sell it. For a ship key, thank you. Look, Mora, I don't know if you care about me looting your ship, but consider it a payment for services rendered. How about that? You owe it to me. Where are you, anyway? Seriously? We're doing this? Moara, please. Thank you. Let me loot your captain's locker if you have one. I guess he doesn't have one. Okay. Fine.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right?
Indeed. Oops. We're from the Explorers group, Constellation. We need to talk.
What? You guys still exist?
Yes, we
I've
do.
only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
No, probably not. I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere, and then you're going to hand over the artifact.
Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was.
That's
But I
fine.
guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Let's grab the artifact.
Where is it? Is it in your cargo? Hey, I'm just gonna take your stuff from your cargo hold, by the way. Where's the artifact? Where'd you put it? Oh.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Okay, that works for me.
Thanks
Catch you
again for the
later.
rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Probably died. So, at least I helped you out. Back to our own ship, please. Thank you. Now I'm kind of like, what do I want to do next? I guess just going straight back to the lodge isn't a terrible idea. Now Triton is around here somewhere too, isn't it? That's in the Sol system. Oh, I'm docked and can't actually fast travel. Okay, let's undock then. Alright. I apparently have no ship parts. There we go, okay. I was trying to heal earlier in the ship fight, and it wasn't letting me, so I thought I was out of parts. Apparently I still do have some. Okay, sure. Find the berry mule. Let's do it. Here we are. There's the ship. Should I hail them? Probably, right? Hello, Berry Mule. Don't attack me, please. Hello? Well, I found it. What am I supposed to be doing? Hail it. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to hail it. Why is it not letting me? Oh, I didn't have him selected. Okay. It's a little awkward sometimes. I'll get used to it. I've been asked to find that ship, but first I want to know what's going on here.
Is that so? Well...
Oh, great. More ecliptic people.
This ship is under our control.
The owner of that ship would like a return. I wish to resolve this peacefully, if possible.
Interesting. We'll talk. Here on board, where I have my crew to back me up.
That's fine with me.
Be aware that if you try anything, we will not hesitate to fire on you.
I'm sitting on 13 frag grenades. Go ahead. Uh-oh. No, I didn't want to hail you. Doc, no, I'm crashing into him. There we go. Here we are. Let's go.
Hey now, that's
Oh,
close
hi.
enough. Better think twice before
Nice
you get
armor.
in trouble. What exactly do you want here?
You said you're with Ecliptic? What's that?
We're mercenaries. We get paid to solve problems no one else wants to take up. Much like yourself, I imagine.
That's a fair assumption. We're cool. I don't want trouble either, but we do need to talk about this ship.
Yeah. And what do you have to say about it? We're getting paid to deliver it back to the trifle owner, and I don't think that's you.
I swear, it's,
Oh, hey,
it's
Eric.
like I said, that's Jade's ship. I was there when she bought it.
Hey, shut up and let the adults talk.
I don't even
Well,
see the guy.
Where were we before
I
this
literally just
interruption?
crotch level with this other guy. Okay. Eric's telling the truth. I think there's been a mistake.
We don't make mistakes. Our employer is very reputable. This ship matches the detailed description we got. We know we've got the right one. Look, it's possible there's more to this. Maybe someone else stole it, offloaded it, and your friend bought it. Sorry, but them's the breaks. We're doing our job here.
Me too.
Unless you've got something else to propose, we'll be taking the ship in. Our employer will handle the pilot.
Prepare to be persuaded. Tell your client that the ship was destroyed. Jane gets to keep her ship, and and you get to save face.
I'm not convinced this is a good idea.
Look, I would prefer that this does not turn bloody, but if it happens, it happens. Come on, my client, Jane, is a small business owner. She needs this.
I don't care. Not my problem.
Fair enough. No one has to know.
That's true. It's just between us.
This would work out best for both of us.
I guess they'd never have to know.
Awesome, okay.
You know what? Fine. I'll tell our guy the ship's gone. We get paid either way. This ain't worth the trouble.
Excellent.
Just be extra careful out there. If my client ever finds out the truth, we may meet again. And I won't be so cordial.
That's alright.
Though I hate the fact that we had to strike a deal with Ecliptic, at the end of the day, you did it to help Jane. Job well done.
Thanks, Sarah.
You can untie your pilot and let him take the damn ship. I'm done with this headache.
How are you guys getting out of here? Do you have your own ship? Huh. And besides, before I do any of that, I'm gonna loot everything first. I'm glad I didn't have to fight everyone here, though, because a frag grenade would have gotten him in trouble, and probably would have failed the quest, so, Alright, I'll untie him. It doesn't really seem like there's anything here.
Thanks.
Messing around and get out of here.
I thought that was gonna be it for me. I can't believe you worked out that deal. Jane's gonna be happy to get her ship back.
I can be pretty persuasive, and I believe it was the right thing to do, given the situation. How'd these guys even find you?
They said they'd been looking for this ship for months, ever since it was reported stolen. I don't know who it belonged to, but they clearly wanted it back bad enough to call Mercs, not Sistef. Must have had some way of tracking it. Followed me from Mars until we were nowhere near Sistef, I guess? Or just my own bad luck.
I can be persuasive.
I was just about to write the whole thing off as a loss, but
Why are you so quiet all of a
damn,
sudden?
you pulled it off. I guess I'll stay here with these guys until their ship returns, and I'll meet you back at Jane's.
Works for me. See you later, bud. I guess Jane would be back on Sidonia then, huh? Can I actually just climb up here? I can. And this opens too. Oh, okay. So it opens, but not really. It's not a real ship. Only this level. Got it. Alright. Back to the cockpit. It's gonna be a little repetitive watching these docking and undocking sequences, I think. Alright, what else do I have? Dead Spacer. Secret Outpost. I kind of want to get that out of the way. Where is that, though? Oh, I think it's too far away from me right now. Oh, yeah, it's very far. Okay, I'll deal with that later. Where's the deserted relay station? Also very far away. Fine. Deliver 5,000 aluminum. We'll worry about that later. Jake Stout, I just have to go back to New Atlantis, and I have to go back there for the lodge anyway. Where is this? That's not that far away. Let's do it. It's going to be a completely new area, though. This is going to be the first time I go to anywhere that's Freestar Collective, isn't it? Actually, I kind of want to do the, I kind of want to do this. How far away is this? This one. Because I might as well keep doing the UC Vanguard mission. Yeah, let's do that. Power up the jump drive, will do. Yep. Off we go. Alright. So, I guess we're landing on the planet for this. How do I... How gourmet production center. Well, that's where I'm going. Let's get this UC Vanguard quest out of the way, and then I'll worry about going back to New Atlantis, and then essentially moving on to see some of the Freestar Collective stuff, because I've never been. So far, all I've done is stayed within the colonies I'm familiar with. Which isn't always... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Here we go. Let's drop off all my stuff in the cargo hold. Resources. Am I even holding resources? I am, sort of. That's pretty much it for now. How's my weight capacity? 125. Not the best, but it's alright. Hey, bud.
I heard you're fluent in over 24 verbal and bodily languages. Remarkable.
Indeed. We'll do our customary nap before going out onto the surface.
Sound of my voice, huh?
Yes, of course. If you could get out of my way and let me take a nap, though, that'd be better. Thank you. Yep, customary nap. Let's go. I like how I awakened well-rested, as if I got enough sleep. Nice place, interesting. Is this a big ship? I think it is. There's iron everywhere here. I would like to set an outpost here if possible, but I doubt I can, considering there's already a building here. I doubt I can just build an outpost on top of their outpost. Thank you. There's iron everywhere on this planet. Good to know. Alright. I'm noticing gravity on this planet.
Use your jetpack.
I just used it. I'm noticing the gravity on this planet is pretty heavy. I think. It at least feels that way. Alright, what am I doing here? Is this a research facility or what? She apparently doesn't need her spacesuit for some reason. Let's see if we can board this ship. Probably not. Hello? Oh. It's just a model. It doesn't count as a real ship. Alright, fine. I'm here for loot. Is this considered stealing?
An
There's
abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Antique videotape. Okay. Any, Tau Gourmet Common Quarters. Vision statement. Since the dawn of the agrarian revolution 10,000 plus years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it onto plates. But that's always come at the cost of quality and led to horrific practices like industrial farming, which leads to corners cut and ultimately a worse product. And we've all just accepted it. We live in a freeze-dried age, but we don't have to. Tau Gourmet is going to change that. We're going to make fresh food cheap and available everywhere. We're going to let our livestock and crops grow as nature intended, and use smart automaton to harvest and prepare them at the peak of freshness, and deliver them with such speeds that our clients won't ever go back to using freeze-dried again. It's a big task, and accomplishing it is going to take focus, innovation, and dedication. Are you up to the challenge of changing how the settled systems eats? Then let's get started. Coat Caudillo, the plan. We're standing in the middle of an unfinished masterpiece here. The UC military came in, put down some incredible machinery that they then barely used, and then promptly left it to rot the moment the war ended. Now, 20 years later, we're here with an incredible opportunity. Updating this place is going to take some serious work. We're all going to be pulling double, triple, quadruple duty around here, so if you're going through a tough moment, please remember, everyone else probably is too. It also means that, if you're in a place where you can lighten someone else's load, please do. Equally important are scheduled breaks. These are built into your workload, so if you're on a break, hour or day or week, you better sit your ass down and breathe. Take in the scenery. Think about something that's not work. If you've got a long spell, go back to New Atlantis and blow off some steam. Good ideas come from expected places, and remaking how food works in the settled systems is going to take a lot of good ideas. Also of critical importance, survival training is not optional. It's just us on this planet. And while the UC is aware that we're out here, every one of us needs to know how to survive out here on our own should the unthinkable happen. Finally, if you've ever got an issue of any kind, reach out to the relevant area owner. If you and said area owner can't come to an agreement, feel free to grab me, Coat. Areas of ownership. Coat, general vision, crop and livestock selection, vendor coordination, inter-expertise, arbitration. Ian, system design and implementation, automaton programming. Maria is facility restoration, defense installation, facility maintenance, automaton maintenance. And Andre is crop and livestock cultivation, recipe generation, keeping us all alive, food related. Lambert is keeping us all alive, security related, and survival training. Lovely. Chores list. So yes, we're planning to remake food as we know it, but we're also all living in close quarters a long way from any other human beings, which means your parents aren't here to clean up after you. Everyone's got rotating chores, do them without being asked. Coat, laundry. Ian, decluttering commons places. Maria, trash incineration. Andre, composting. Lambert, weapon care. This one doesn't rotate until the rest of us are firearm certed. Makes sense. Night watch rotation. Coat, Ian, Maria's turn. Andre, and Lambert. There's only 5 of you out here? Huh. I thought this was going to be a larger operation than just 5 people. But what do I know? Hello? Any corpses in here? No? Good. There's blood, though. What the hell happened in there? Fire, push here. Can I actually push it? Oh, the fire extinguisher. Extinguisher's actually gone. Alright. Moving on, then. Now, there is an upper level. I did see that. So let's take a look at it. Anything up here? No. Oh, super dead. Hello, dead man. Okay. I just picked up a Synapse Alpha, and I'm not 100% sure what that is. I don't really remember. I think it's a med item. I'll take that. Blue Harvest, okay. Wasn't that the code word, a code name for one of the Star Wars movies at one point? Was it Return of the Jedi? I don't remember. I think it was, something like that. Fun little reference if that's the case. Is that an elevator? I guess it was. That's fine. We'll move on to the main facility. I don't like that sound. That was not a scream. That was a roar. Yeah, that doesn't classify as a scream to me. And that doesn't really sound like something I should be going up to. But here we are, running forward into the unknown.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building.
I see you.
Be quiet.
I'll take that.
What she suggests.
I'm gonna save, because I've got a bad feeling about this. Hello, dead man. A multi-pack? That seems kind of pointless. Okay, I'm going up there, you said, right? But they said to be quiet.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah, okay. What's going on here? Hi. Nice red eyes. You've
What
been
do
to
we got
Mars?
here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
That's more or less what I am. Actually, the Vanguard sent me, though they failed to mention how bad things were. Are you okay?
Oh, I've been better. But
Yeah.
I think bleeding out is at least off the table.
That's good.
What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon.
I vaguely
So,
know my way around a
If you
weapon.
wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least.
Well, the Vanguard did send me, although they didn't mention how bad it was.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers?
Oh boy, of course.
The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Wait, are all the settlers dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Fair enough. What kind of anomaly are we talking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity.
Really?
But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
That's weird. So terramorphs only spawn where humans have been colonizing? Huh. Maybe it's precursor related. Like, whatever these artifacts are related to, maybe it's something related to that. And they're like anti-colonization or something like that. I'm just throwing out hypothetical theories. Okay. So you never find terramorphs where there aren't humans, is what you're telling me? Sure, a terramorph, what's that? I've run into them before, in my lost footage, and they killed me very quickly. They were also level 10 when I was level 2, so... At least now I'm level 11.
I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize... Right, you're still waiting for me to talk. But yeah, I'm level 11 now, but I haven't really gotten many improvements to my gear, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do against a terramorph right now. What is that?
Other than a remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart, and their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of other species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys.
That sounds horrifying.
They're creatures without peer.
I'm not exactly equipped to deal with a killer alien.
Makes two of us.
I mean, I'll try my
But
best.
this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it, and to get a sample, I need its corpse.
Great.
But we're not without resources. This plant, it's got an automated security system.
Okay, that's something.
Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. The admin terminal in this building needs its connection reset. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. Across the compound.
Of course.
Not a far walk, but a risky one. You think you might be willing to lend me a hand?
You know, this sounds like that part in Jurassic Park where Sadler and Muldoon have to run across the compound to reset the power. Sounds almost exactly like that. Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
You're not coming with me? Well, she has to do it from here.
Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now.
Fair enough, you are injured. What can you tell me about the security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Alright, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And
Will
make sure
do.
you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
You need to take care of yourself too. Don't die in here. I'll leave the med pack in here for you, just for RP purposes, I guess, but you know, don't die. I will pick that up once we're done here though. Alright. So it's a short walk, she says. I don't really want to loot anything until all this is done. Got a bad feeling about this. Okay. Tao Gourmet Security Hub. Status. Multiple warnings received. Please select an option from the list below. Let's go into the logs. Equipment dropped today. Additional materials for the livestock tracking system Ian's cooking up. Couple of predators came over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple of shots at them, drove them off. Those turrets can't get here soon enough. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Once those are installed, no one needs to night watch anymore. Our lives are about to get a whole lot better. Took multiple days on ladders, but the turrets are hooked up and ready to go. Goodbye, night shift. I may have been hasty. Turned the things on for the first time last night and blew out the grid. Rewiring starts today. Okay. Couple more tests of the system, and I think we're finally ready for prime time. All the automation they're trying to build into this place draws a lot more power than we initially planned for. Some technical materials, and more excitedly, feed dropped off today. Finally getting perishables at long last. Seems like this might truly be happening. Okay. Doesn't really seem like they knew there was a problem. Let's not reset it yet. Automated defenses, turret diagnostic, error, damage detected in the evisceration building, packaging, sanitation, dressing, and quality control buildings. Power fault detected. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset all the breakers? That's bad. Maintenance team, please reset all power breakers. Not good. Multiple warnings received.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire.
You want me to do what?
Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Will do. Where's that? Right next door? Okay. Hello. Oh, that's bad. Why can't we close the doors behind us? Sounds like an alarm. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, though. I'll take those digipics. Yeah, digipics. Balance boost pack. Tempting. But not worth it. Backpack stand, okay. I hate Mondays. Funny, but... Tao Gourmet Livestock Tracking System. Please select an option from the list below. Build logs. Tao Gourmet. Okay, I think we're finally ready to give this a real test. The frequency needs to be calibrated to the size of the stock, though, so we'll need some general measurements of the creatures once they arrive. But if this works, it could mean a new era in open-range farming. We'll be able to function without fences, true free range. We're going to make so much damn money. Everyone's finally got their hearing back, so I think we can go for test number 2. Our initial hopes for range and distance might have been a bit ambitious, but we've at least got the fundamentals down. Turn on system, have your signal beam directly into your personal radio, letting you know the location of nearby critters. Next up, improving how many animals we can track at once and how far we can track them. Alright, turn on. Frequency tuning is required. Great. Tracker frequency tuner. 183.5, yep. Wait for the system to re-engage.
Tracker's reading green. And... What's that sound?
Probably sounds bad.
Lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
What do you mean? Get in cover where? Oh, I see it. Okay.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power.
Oh.
There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
That's the plan. I guess the pinging... Oh, the pinging pops up in the upper right. 33 meters. Still 33 meters. I see the turret, okay. Is there a doorway on this side? No. 32 meters. 34 meters. I'm in trouble. 51 meters, okay. It's farther now, that's good. It doesn't know I'm here.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker.
38. Okay, it's close. Can I go back upstairs, please? There's one right there. 52, it's far. Okay. Okay, that's one kill lane. That's good. That's good. Makes me a little confident. The other ones are quite far away. And the jetpack is no good. Oh, there it is. But it doesn't know I'm here, so it's not chasing me, so there's that. As long as it doesn't jump up here or something. No wonder they made the gravity so high on this planet. They don't want you just boost packing everywhere. Because that would make it too easy, I think. There it is. The fun part is I can actually see where it is on my radar as well. Okay. $22 meters. Okay, it's close. Oh, it's probably like on the other side of there.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Just please stay quiet. For the time being, Sandra, because you're stressing me out. $7 meters. So it's like underneath me or something. That's bad. I'm not hearing it, though. It's like directly underneath me. $10 meters. Is that all blood? It's kind of messed up. Oh! No, why are you shooting? Sarah, please. Sarah, why? Well, bye, Sarah. It was nice knowing you.
Additional power required.
26 meters, that's fine. Well, Sarah, you are choosing to be a sacrifice. I will commend your, I'll commend your loss. I'll bring news back to, Constellation, don't you worry. That's fine. Okay. Now I just need to draw its attention. That's fine. I think it's already doing the job. I'm just doing this boost pack training thing because we're apparently in combat right now. Where is it? Where'd it go? Hello? Hello? Now I'm tracking it. I can hear you, I just don't see you. Over there somewhere? Okay. Oh, hi. There it is. Oh, I don't want it running at me. Don't like that. Hello. I'll shoot it a little bit. But I'll let the turrets do the rest of the work. Move. Move it. Okay. Nice, poison. Nice.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths of the colony. Oh, I hope we find a use for that before it spoils.
That's fine. Okay, well that was good. Now we can think about actually looting the damn place. I don't know how thorough I need to be, though. I usually would be very thorough, but a lot of this is kind of RNG, is it not? I don't need that. Ooh, let me in. See, that's the fun part about that safe. I would have had no idea that it was even there. Is there even anything that would fit this? I guess I can do this and this. Okay. No. How about you? Alright. That's not fitting anywhere. I could do that, and then probably this one. Nice. Berserker Assassin's Calibrated Rattler. Does more damage the less armor one has. I don't know if that's any good, but I'll take it to sell. I'll take the credits. I'll take another Rattler. Nice. Okay, well at least the danger has passed, so we're in good shape now. It wasn't actually that bad. All things considered. Hello. Another safe, alright. Oh, this one seems a little bit more complicated. I think this is the one I'm going with. Okay. This'll fit. And then I can probably roll with this. Okay. Oh no, it took me so long to think to even do that one. Okay. I mean, I could just auto slot this, but that doesn't seem like the way to go. How about you? That does it. Nice. It wasn't really even worth it, but here we are. I mean, at least I got experience for it. That's all I can really hope for right now. Bloodstains. Already been in here. Milk. Okay. Circuit board. That's apparently a crafting component, and I would have never known. I would never have known if I didn't actually look at it. What is this? The old kitchen? Question mark? Microsecond regulator. Where is it? Give me that. And that. Apparently those are actually used for crafting. Who would have known? I feel like there are going to be mods that make it more obvious what's actually used for crafting and what's not. Because right now, it's a lot of guesswork. But that could just be me not knowing anything about the game yet. Obviously, like when Fallout 4 first came out, there was a lot of guesswork then as well, so... Thank you. But right now, I literally have to stare at everything just to be like, is this valuable or not? Like, is this gonna have a crafting purpose to it or not? Okay. Ooh, that's worth a lot. Antique earth duck figure. That's worth a lot more than I thought it would be. Anything else? Well, whatever that is, it's purple, so I want it. That makes noise and does nothing else. I've got to keep my eyes open for old Earth stuff, because apparently that stuff is worth a lot. Thank you. I'm actually just running around lost right now. I've been in here already. Let's get back up there and talk to her. Oh yeah, I was just in here. Okay. I didn't realize how close I was to her. Hey. I guess you won't be needing this anymore. Mine now. I'll take that. And that. And all these. Huh. You're pretty set up on here. In here. I'm going to check the admin computer as well. Job logs. Okay, power back on. Test, test. Hello, Tausetti. Good God. Going 45 hours a day, working through the nights. It took all the Model A's we had on hand a full week to get this place scrubbed properly. 45 hours a day. I wonder how long a day is on this planet. Huh. Military sure was in a rush to get out of here after the colony war ended, I guess. Finally don't have to wear my breather indoors, one building down. Just wrapped up getting the prototypes installed and run through diagnostics. Everything looks good so far. The new age of clean kill meat production begins today. I don't want to jinx it, but the prototypes are working as expected. Better, maybe. We've had multiple successful tests, able to save all the scraps we were expected to. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but this may work. Tau Gourmet might just change things. Okay. I'm not going to touch the security thing. Let's chat, Hadrian.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
I'm just that awesome.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph.
Well, the turrets did it. Not me, but sure. Yep, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
I did, actually. Can you really learn much from a little sample?
A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship.
True.
Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one?
Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Wait, if they only spawn where humans are, don't tell me they're made from humans. That's another possibility I hadn't considered. Don't tell me they're like human mutations or something. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you down there. Or, oh, never mind, I did. Yeah, you want to walk a little faster, Hadrian? Any day now.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn.
Okay. Let's
This
talk about it.
equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests.
Makes sense.
But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
I mean, there was that bioweapon system, like initiative that I saw on the tutorial planet, so that could be involved in theory, but it could also just be a bigger conspiracy that I know nothing about. How does no one know how terramorphs get onto human worlds? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach.
True.
The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Sounds like it. So, terramorphs have taken down other colonies. Yeah, we've heard about that in the when we joined the UC Vanguard. But let's do a recap real quick.
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War.
That's the one, yep.
It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
That feels like a big leap to make from a single sample.
You're right. We don't have enough information. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample.
Who?
What would you say to delivering this to him for me?
I would
I'd
love
do
to
it
do that.
myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit.
Probably a
Click
good
with your
idea.
Commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Are you famous? Wait, yeah, why would my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military too? She did say she was with the UC.
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
She could have been one of the Red Devils. She does have the eyes for it, right? Don't worry, I'm gonna make my commander agree.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia.
I'm familiar.
Bar run by some old friends.
I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost to fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Return to Commander Tuala. So that's on New... She worried me for a moment there, standing around the corner. So that's back on New Atlantis. So now they're telling me go back to New Atlantis and then get my ass to Mars. In order to continue this plot thread. Okay, I'm okay. I'm open to that. Okay, so we're back on the ship, and I'm considering doing some of the other side quests before going back to New Atlantis. The one that comes to mind right now is that I can do due in full. I can collect the debt from Deoder Maliki before going back to New Atlantis. And that's apparently only one jump away, so that's our next destination. Here we go.
Grab jump successful.
Uh-oh.
Just like your voice.
Deliver a message. Colonists in the system. Emergency. Come to my farm. Urgent.
Okay. That's strange. Failure to communicate. Let's do that. Where exactly am I headed? Deserted Biotics Lab. Eridani 1. Is this Eridani 1? No, this is Eridani 2. Where's Eridani 1? Over there. Okay. I guess I should probably go there the proper way, which I think is just by going to the map and zooming out. Eridani 1. Some sort of emergency, apparently. Alright, Lopez's farm, let's go. Let's figure out what's going on here. Lopez's farm. That's where we're going. Land there, please.
I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Okay, hello, Lopez. What's the issue here?
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
I'm here because of the distress call. Yeah, you're the one broadcasting a message to List vessels?
If you're with List, then I'm the keeper of the enlightened. It actually worked. I was wondering if I was just yelling into the void. That message was mine, all right.
Your broadcast made it sound like you're in trouble.
So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here. What
Yes.
Are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan?
Yes.
I didn't know people like you were real, but I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help.
That sounds good. A reward is nice, but I'm happy to help.
I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
I landed on this planet, did I not? What can you tell me about List?
The League of Independent Settlers. Good-meaning fools happy to set colonists up in independent space. The promise is freedom. True freedom. If you can fend off all the spacers and pirates the settled systems can throw at you.
Well, I mean, kind of what you were signing up for. You should have known that in advance. And who are the 4 families?
The Wens and the Bandas are farmers like me. Jacqueline the mayor and her daughter have some mining operation with dreams of hitting it big. I've tried in the past to get us to work together, but you don't join List unless you have a healthy dollop of obstinacy.
True. There are lots of challenges in independent space.
Really? I had no idea.
Is that why you signed up for List? Because you didn't know?
Taking out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, why haven't you fixed it yourself?
I have. Twice. I took out the old pickup. Last time I tried, I barely made it out alive. They're using the damn satellites as bait.
Of course they
My
are.
ship just isn't up for facing spacers. But yours, a whole different animal.
Why do you need these List satellites?
List set us up with some secure communication satellites. Makes it hard for riffraff to pick us up. Well, in theory. The other families won't respond to communications on open channels. I figure if I didn't risk the distress call, we're all dead anyway.
Good point. Time to get to work.
It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now let me loot your house. No one said I'm not allowed to do this. Let me in. Oh, hi.
Someone
Lopez
respond
family
to
settler.
this dress code.
Dr. Albert, he's in charge.
I wasn't expecting a nameless NPC to be the person greeting me, but here we are. Well, apparently none of this is stealing, so I'm just allowed to take the stuff. If I'm allowed, I am gonna take it. It is gonna happen. Another nameless one? Yep, okay. What have we gotten here? Probably just a way out. It's a little disorienting. Yeah, okay. Sure. Gravity here is a little lighter than the other planet we were just on. Okay. So what do you want me to do? Just go back out into space and then deal with the problem? I think that's the case, so let's get into the cockpit. I can set up an outpost. That's hilarious. I can set one up right next to their, well, their own outpost. There is uranium here. Fascinating. A deep seeker spacesuit is worth 1,000. Okay, it's not bad. It's actually better than what I've got. I'll take that and that. Okay. So how does this compare to what I'm wearing now? Deep mining, sturdy deep core. That's just melee. This is just better all around. In terms of flat stats. Like in terms of physical energy and whatever that last one is. So I'll wear it for the time being. I don't really like how it looks on me. It's a little bit bland looking, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get up there.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Good.
It's very quiet.
Oh, they're waiting for us already.
You
Okay.
would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
You can kind of call it that. Fine. So there's how many enemies? 3? Yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay. Okay. Die, please. I am in trouble. Okay, gonna explode. That's not great. I might need to buy ship parts. Nope. My shields need to come back up. Well. Oh. Oh, I think we crashed into each other. That sucked. Okay. Oh, and I'm dead. And we're dead.
Engines down!
Tried to loot it, couldn't. It was close, but goddamn. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I've had to invest in a whole bunch of ship upgrade perks at least. Cause I have died to these things like 8,000 times. It's awful. Hi, please. Thank you. Who's next? The level 18. Lovely. Let's take out the level 12, or try to take out the level 12. No, you. Whoa, okay. Die, please. Thank you. Who's next? You. I can chase them down, it's fine. Okay. Can you please die? Thank you. Yeah, that took me like half an hour to win this fight, and required me to invest all the skill points I had into my tech tree. Alright, well, at least it's out of the way. This was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. And now I have to get all the way to the satellite. That seems far. Is there a way to fast travel there? To the satellite? Or do I actually have to fly there manually? Looks like I have to fly there manually. Okay. Oops. Alright, fine. With all my engines and stuff kind of disabled. I might have to invest in a better, better combat parts for my ship, I guess. Do it.
Green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right?
Yes, I do.
Hello?
I better not have to fight like a billion other dudes for the other ships. I had to get through some spacers to fix the satellite.
I figured you might. Not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
There'll be more of them ahead. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Okay, yeah, so, ship combat. Not the most fun in the world. I'll say that right now. Maybe it's just me, but I apparently suck at it. So what now? There's another one here? I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm kind of like, okay, what level are these guys gonna be? Okay. Where am I headed? Is that the satellite right there? It's not, is it? Yeah, it's right there. But where's the where are the pirates?
As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got to make this happen.
I'm waiting for the ambush. Yo! Also level 18. No, I don't want... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe I should do this later. After I actually upgrade some stuff for my ship. Because doing this is just insanity. Yeah, look at all this crap. Okay. I mean, if I could level up, that'd be good. Because then I can at least get more, more perks or space combat. How are you evading me? Okay. Loot it. Thank you. I can't even repair my stuff at this point. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this area. I'm just not gonna do this quest until much later. It's just too annoying. It's actively just too annoying. I wish they would give me like a recommended level or something. But I'm just going back to New Atlantis, please. I am super done with this quest.
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast? How far the mighty have fallen, eh?
I did not know that, actually. Okay. Aren't I returning to Tuwala? I thought Tuwala would be up here. Unless he's moved location since the last time we talked. Yo.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver a terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They're all dead. Things didn't go as advertised. Only one alive was a researcher who gave me a sample and a gene tag.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC xenoweapons
Oh.
division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty.
It was xenoweapons related, okay.
Before. If she's former xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Yeah. Wait, can we even be helping this woman?
Notation says that Sinan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample.
What the heck is Xeno warfare?
In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy, and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned. At which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sinan loose.
Xeno warfare doesn't sound good.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She's afraid there could be more attacks like this one that wiped out the people of Tau Ceti.
She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet.
But
now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample.
Can I do
Make
both?
sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services.
Okay.
Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Alright, thank you. UC Vanguard, skip pack. Okay, a bunch of equipment. Is it actually good or is it junk? Ooh. This has its uses, okay. I don't really like how it looks, truth be told. The spacesuit looks okay, but I prefer the flat resistances, I think. Okay. So now I have two paths ahead of me. I can either do Delivering Devils or Deep Cover. I honestly would rather do the Delivering Devils thing and continue with the Terrormorph investigation, because that sounds like more fun to me. Let's do Taste of Home. Let's look for Jake Stout in the well. Apparently you can just fast travel to it, so let's see where this drops me off.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
That's not the well. Well, that's fine. What do you mean you have things for me? Like what?
Please disregard. I have something for you.
Informal greeting, but I
A gift for me you shouldn't have.
Oh, you're incorrigible. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know.
Well, that's nice to know. I appreciate the effort.
I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
I'll consider it. Thank you. Let's go sell some of this stuff. Well, at any rate, so what I'm looking at now is, after some deliberation, I'm just going with the Vanguard Obliterator, which is apparently like the only upgrade. It's just that this is going down, and I don't know what it represents. And there's nothing here that tells me what it means, but I'm spending 24,000 credits on this, so better well be worth it. Yeah, let's do it. So I hope it's good. If it's not, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, see ya. Can I buy ship parts from you?
Anything I can help you with?
No, probably not.
Back to the lodge, shall we?
Soon. Kinda curious to know if I might actually do well now with the space battle. Let's see. Let's see if it was worth it. Okay. I love how I spawned in and they're already... Wow, okay. Those are my new weapons. I hope they actually function and do well. Okay, well, they're doing their job. I'm still dying. As it were. Okay, that's good. Let me loot. Game, let me loot. Any reason you're not letting me loot? That took a while and got myself shot up in the process. Lovely. Okay, turns out still not surviving. So yeah, pretty much. Let's spend 1,000 credits.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. So my credit situation is not great. I only have 18 grand now. And that number is going to keep going down because I have to buy new ship parts. Why are they all staring at the wall? Huh.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yes, yes. Let me buy myself some ship parts, please. You there, sell me stuff.
If it belongs on your... Oh, please, take a look.
Ship parts, please, thank you.
Appreciate the business.
Okay. Who am I talking to now? I don't even remember who I'm talking to anymore. Let's go down to the well, let's grab that drink. Hey Jake, it's been a little bit. Hope you've been well.
Some of the shit from the Freestar systems might actually kill you. You drink enough of it. But you know, it's cheap, so silver linings and all that. You buying?
Yes, I am.
Fine. You want a buddy to talk to, or a therapy session, or whatever? Walk right back out that door.
Yes, I'm buying, sir.
Yeah.
I would like to buy a stout. Just the one, thank you. Nice. Can I sell you some stuff as well? Oh, I still had more food on me? I thought I sold all this. Yeah, I thought I already sold all this stuff. Container of cereal. That seems heavy. Alright. Thank you. What else have I got now? Mantis, refurbished good. Taste of home, that's fine. I just need to deliver that to the lady on the space station. Returning to Jane. I think she's on Cydonia. Deliver the presents to Logan Cullen. She's around here somewhere, right? Yeah. Let's do it. I don't remember where she is. Are you just hanging out in the bar? It looks like she is. Okay, that's fine. Just chilling in the viewport. Hello, it's been a bit.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
Special delivery from your brother for your birthday.
What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting this since Chris can't visit this year. How's Chris doing? Is he okay?
He seems like he's doing well.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I just worry about him all the time, since he's so far away. He always says he's doing well, and he's having a good time. So, I'm going to try to trust him when he says that. Thank you so much for delivering these to me. Here, take this, for your trouble.
Thank you. Alright, bye.
Hope to see you again soon.
See you soon. Level 12. Time to boost some of my energy weapons. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep boosting my ship stuff. I'm that frustrated by the space missions. Okay. Is there anything else here for me to do? Shipment for Selena's? No. Doing full. I still want to do that, actually. Light in the darkness, late bloomer. Where are you? Right. Completely different star system. Not worth it. Alright, so in the meantime, since we're here, we may as well return to the lodge then. It's been a bit since I've been there as well. We can see what's up, if there's anything new. Maybe get some new equipment, that might be helpful as well. I would like to go to the Mass District, thank you.
We should add that artifact to the collection as soon as possible.
That's why we're here. Bit of a run, though. I wish there was a fast travel point to the lodge. Wait, there should be one, right? In theory? Or not? Oh, no, there is. Yes, fast travel to the lodge. Thank you. Save me the time. Here we are. Oops.
You're back. Did you...
We have it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
Will do.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Thank you. What does it mean to be a full member?
Honestly, this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
It's an honor to be a part of this.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it.
I'm open to it.
You out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Why ask me? Why not someone who's been here longer?
Oh, we'll be working with everyone here at the lodge sooner or later. Constellation is all in on this. Sometimes we'll partner up, sometimes we'll go solo. It's not a formal arrangement. We just came back with good news. We've got momentum. Why not keep going?
Works for me. You got it, Sarah. Let's go.
All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
I'm open to the idea of doing all of those. Okay. There's a lot of questions I can ask. Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Not at all.
I've already asked her this.
Certainly.
What should I do first?
It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems.
Okay. And what's the I and who's Vladimir? We have our own space station?
We maintain a star station in orbit
Wow.
above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
What can you tell me about Barrett anyway?
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
And who's Sam Coe? What's this expedition of his?
That's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up.
Correct.
He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
Alright, let's exit for now then.
Time to go?
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna call this episode right here. We can always talk to the rest of Constellation at the start of next episode. Look for Sam Coe. Oh.
Nice chat. She left this note for you.
Okay, note from Mom. Fine, I'll read it before I call it. What did she say? What does she want? Note from Mom. Dearest Karst, I was going through our storage unit the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important, you're busy, but I'd really love it if you visited. I miss you. Love, Mom. Is it going to be my backpack? Huh. Anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Starfield, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.